Hello dear students, this is me Abdul Basit. Welcome to my YouTube channel Al Basit Academy. Today our lecture is on present perfect tense. There are two primary reasons to use the present perfect tense. First reason is that something is started in the past and finished in the past but unspecific time, that we don't know when an action is finished. For example, I have read that book before. Like, this is not clear then when I finish my book. So the time is not clear here. In this one sentence, action is not clear, then in when which time the action happened, the time is not clear. She is already done her homework. In this one sentence is the time is not clear in which time the action happened. A time is unclear. Reason 2. When we use for and since, it shows that something is started in the past, come to the phrase present, and may or may not go to the future. For example, I have studied at this school since last June. Like in here we use since, so it shows that I admitted myself in last June and now I am studying and in future as well. So I will be studying in future as well. So it shows that something started in the past, come to the present, and may or may not go to the future. She lived in West Palm Beach for 2 months. It shows here duration of time, that from 2 months I am living in the Palm Beach, and it shows that the action began two months ago, and she lived in West Palm Beach for 2 months. So it shows that the action began 2 months ago, and now I am living in the West Palm Beach and may or may not go to the future. Now, when we use the present perfect with a for or since, it gives the idea that something began in the past and continue into the present and may continue into the future. Since we use for exact date, exact time, for exact month, and for exact year to show when something is started, right? Examples: I have worked at this job since last year. So here the since shows exact year, like last year, and to show when something started. So in last year the action is started. He's lived in Florida since March. So since we use here, and it shows the exact month, and also shows when something is started. For we use for duration of time, like 1 minute, 10 minutes, 2 weeks, or 4 years, for a long time, and also shows how long a present condition has lasted. For example, I have worked at this job for 1 year. For we use here, and it shows duration of time. And what is the duration? 1 year. This 1 year or 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, these all are called duration of time. So for we use for duration of time, and since we use for exact month, exact year, for exact day, for exact time, or for exact year, and for we use for duration of time, 1 day, 2 day, or 10 months, 4 months. Okay, back to our first reason, that completed past action, that a non-specific time, we use already and yet. and present perfect tense. Why we use already and why we use yet, and how we use it. Already we use that something happened before now, and yet we use for that something have not happened before now. I have already eaten breakfast, so action happened before now. Now I'm watching a TV and I say that I have already eaten breakfast, so it's mean that the action happened before now. Already we can use, already use comes between have and past participle. Past participle mean the verb third form, like we have first form, second form and third forms of the verb. We in professional terms we say that past form, present form, past participle and present participle. Present participle is a verb ing and past participle is a verb third form. For example, eat is first form, ate is a second form and eaten is a third form of the verb. Yet already we use that something happened before now, and yet we use that something have not happened before now. Example, we are hungry, we haven't eaten lunch yet. Now this is the time I'm sitting in front of laptop and I say that I am hungry, I haven't eaten lunch yet, so it means that I am hungry and I didn't eat anything. The second example, sure I'll go with you, I haven't seen that movie yet. It hasn't happened before now. Notice that yet usually comes at the end of the class. However, it can comes between the have not and the past participle. Okay, let's revise today's topic. Today our topic was present perfect tense, and present perfect tense we studied the two reasons. First reason was that something completed in the past but on this unspecific time. Then we said in the second reason that we use sense and for to show that something is started in the past, come to the present and may or may not go to the future. Then we study sense, so why we use sense and how we use sense. Sense we use for exact time, like exact time, date, month, year, for exact year. And for we use for duration of time, like 1 day, 2 day, 1 minute, 10 minutes, or 3 months, or 4 months, or 1 year, or 2 years. Then we studied already and yet. Already we use that something happened before now, and yet we use that something have not happened before. Okay, so thank you very much. If you have any kind of questions so far related to this topic, please type in comment box, I'll give you the answer.